This example will show you how to insert images, clip them, and scale them. First of all, you'll need to save images in a folder and then just simply go to the Insert tab and Attach, and then you'll search for that folder, and I have one on the desktop called Tile Images, and in it I'm going to use this tile, and I'm going to open it up and just simply say OK. It's attached to my cursor and it's really small at this particular time. So I'm going to click to place it, and then I'm going to drag to size it. So I would recommend that you don't try to place it in the plan or try and scale it perfectly initially. Just click and see that you have the image in there. And then zoom in on it. And there's a couple of different ways to size. You can see I've already drawn a grid on the floor, and I'm going to have to rotate this. So I'm going to make a copy of it first. So I'm just going to go up here and copy. Then I'm going to rotate because I know it needs to be at a 45-degree angle. And then I'm going to move it into the plan, into a location using my O snaps. And you can see that it's not exactly the right size, but now that I have a grid, I can simply click on the image and drag one of the handles up to this corner, and it will resize it to be the perfect size. Now, if I knew that my tile was 16 inches, say, I could take the original image and I could just simply go to Scale, select the image, click on a base point, and then I'm going to type R for reference. I'm going to click on that base point again and measure one side of the tile. And I happen to know that I want this tile to be 16 inches square, so I'm going to type in 16. And now, if I want to go and measure that, I can see that it is actually 1'4" or 16 inches. In that case, I could do the scaling first, then I could select it, and I could rotate it, and then I could move it into position. And I'm pretty much going to get the same results. Okay. Now let's say I want to put a tile in this corner. I'm going to make a copy and move it into place using my O snaps. And then you can see that obviously I'm going to need to trim part of that, and in this procedure it's called clipping. So you're going to go back to Insert, and then you're going to clip, and it says to select the item that you're interested in clipping. And then it says New, and we haven't done a clip yet, so this would be new. You can accept that with an Enter. And then the default is rectangular, but obviously because we've turned this on the angle, a rectangle to just chop it in half would have been easy, but we don't have an easy situation. So you'll see that one of the options is polygonal. So you're going to just type P for polygon, and then you're going to start drawing in the area that you want. And you can see that snaps are still going to apply even though they might be under the tile. So you just simply surround the area that you want and go back to the original point and then hit Enter, and you can see that it just trims your tile. So basically this should show you how to insert an image, size it properly either by dragging it or by using scale reference, and then clipping it into the sizes and shapes that you need in order to do a pattern like this.